solar eclipse happened today. Fun for everybody. Now, what's the one thing that they told you? Don't look up at the sun. You can go blind. In fact, I saw news stories of folks that had looked up at the sun in the last solar eclipse over 30 years ago, and they never recovered their eyesight. So this is very well known. A lot of the schools keep the kids indoors because they think the kids might not be mature enough to not look at the sun. So of course, what do we have? Donald Trump goes up on the Truman Balcony in the White House and looks right into the sun. Okay, there he is. There's the first look. Don't you put on the glasses. He did have the glasses on earlier, but of course he can't help himself. Then he wants to point to it because he's a child. He's like, oh, now you see, there's the sun that I'm looking at. Go to the next one. There is Melania, who's got glasses on, and his son's looking down. They didn't have to warn their son, they had to warn the president, okay? So here's my favorite part of the story. Business Insider reports, according to a White House pool report, one of Trump's aides shouted, "Don't look," when Trump came out and pointed at the sky. Because they have to remind the man-child of very, very simple things like don't look into the sun. Now, I'm a bad man, but I was amused by the thought that Trump would have blinded himself. He has in other ways, metaphorically. But if he did it literally and he has to walk around with the glasses, he's like, nobody knew that looking into the sun was this complicated. Okay, now I wouldn't root for that. That's a bad thing. But him, of course, looking at the sun, not a big issue, but a funny one. And if I had told you ahead of time, again, even if you're a Trump supporter, what do you think? Does Trump look into the sun or doesn't he? You know what you'd have said. Of course, he's gonna look into the sun. By the way, Twitter, of course, also had some fun with it. I like Josh Billinson wrote, "This is the moment he became president." And some thought that he was doing it because somebody told him not to look into the sun. Oh yeah, nobody tells me what to do, okay? I'll ban transgender people from the military. I'll fire that guy and I'll look right into the sun. And of course, the leading theory was he thought that it was fake news that you lose your eyesight if you look into the sun. Be careful what you call fake news. Help us build independent media together. tytnetwork.com/join.